Okay, here, so I'm gonna explain scouting. In this photo here, you see that I'm way ahead of my team. And I think this is what I think I would call this deep scouting, where I'm just looking for a better spot in zone, like central. And this is third zone, and being as central as possible in third zone is probably the best thing you can do as a scout, and to get as much info as possible. But there's a lot of factors that come into scouting, and it's a lot of trial and error. You have to like work you have to try it in scrims, and if you fuck up, you fuck up, and you learn from it, right? But this is deep scouting, and throughout this video is going to be examples of like how you should approach bit of like buildings, how you should like scout compounds and stuff like that. But this is deep scouting, and it's pretty much just being way ahead of your team and just scouting for a more central part of the zone.
What the hill?
What is your mark?
Hill.
Oh. You see how I'm kind of just caressing the side of like this compound, like I'm just on this hilltop, kind of looking over the area, looking over the compound, seeing if there's any movements, any cars. It's just like keeping your distance away from compounds and like popular hills that people like to hold is probably like the best way to know how you're going to scout things and how you should approach things. Is yeah, I mean, it's how you should avoid keeping a distance. That's scouting pretty much, and knowing like popular spots people hold, people like compounds, how to avoid them, how to understand the plane path where people are going to be at. It's like all this accounts for scouting. And again, if you just do trial and error, and you go scout, you do deep scouting, and you do it by yourself, and you learn from it, and it's probably the best way you should learn. But these are just examples.
What did you say? I just had gunshots. Where did they go?
I don't know. They probably crossed already.
Be careful.
Yeah, they ran so fast, to be honest.
So I don't want this flash so
This
much.
compound is free.
Flop his way up.
Watch out!
Have you see anyone here?
Yeah, maybe they've gone there.
I don't see anybody. I haven't seen anything.
It's not looted. I don't think there's anyone.
It is looted. It is
Oh, there's
looted.
someone
It's
up here.
looted.
There's someone up here. Move him.
I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. He's
You're
going down
looted.
right. He's going down right. We should just take this compound. Take this compound.
Let's play 2-2 split. We'll stay here and you guys stay down.
You see how I was kind of like moving ahead of my team and making sure that we can get into a deeper part in zone. Again, this is like third circle, and I'm trying to scout places to go, where our enemies were at. We heard shots up where we were at, and I was trying to get an off angle, like long distance. But again, at the same time, I was also scouting because I was also trying to see if we can get into a deeper or safer part in zone, because it's going to be a cave circle, of course, and getting this compound is very is a powerful spot. And you see throughout like the time I was going through there, I was looking back into the back part of the zone where people might be rotating, and it's keeping a awareness, a game sense of like of when we're where people are going to be or where they should be, is also a thing you can develop and learn over time. It's just understanding how players move and what are their tendencies throughout like zones. So that's why I was watching our backside and making sure I wasn't getting rotated like on my back, so I know I can scout safely.
Bro, I would like to laser them, but they're probably gonna gatekeep us.
Watch
They should be
out.
coming on this road though.
Zone, run. We need to go for zone.
Yep.
Come. You two. You three. You two. Mark
You
is
two?
have the zone.
Who's Floppy's in zone? He's always one step ahead of us.
Scouting. The green compound is getting crashed twice.
God, bro. That's scouting. Amazing. It turns me on. Oh,
Okay, so you see me kind of ahead of my team again. I'm way ahead of my team, and I was scouting for a spot in zone. And if you pay attention to the minimap at the bottom, you can see that I am not in zone. I am looking at a compound in zone and waiting for my team to get like I'm getting info. Like I saw that this compound was getting crashed twice. So you hear me call that out. But also that I was being patient. My trigger discipline is very important because if I expose myself too early and my team is not ready for it, then I'm not scouting. I'm ruining our position as a team, and you have to pay attention to like the distance of your team and if they're ready to push or not. And me understanding that I see another team rushing to this compound, I'm gonna wait, let them fight each other, get some free kills because they're all getting knocked. Because this is a second crash from this compound. So I know my team is getting close, so I start popping off shots, killing all these knocked people, some free kills, and getting info. And that's also scouting, is stopping before zone and getting info before you go in. So you're not panicking to get into zone, if that makes sense. So it's like being patiently getting info to move into zone, and that's how I played that. And me working that ridge, so I'm not overexposing, not overextending, anything like that. I'm just patiently just waiting for my team and getting info. The main thing to get out of this is scouting is information gathering. That's what scouting is being patient, being ahead, being on your own, and getting info. See what compounds are safe, what to crash. Like you tell your team what to crash, and there's teams here. So then you just feed this information to the IGL, and it just makes your rotations much easier, much like safer, and much smoother. So I mean, everybody in the team should be able to scout. It shouldn't be just one person. Everybody should be able to scout. I'm learning still, so I'm with you on that. But yeah, that's the main thing of scouting.